Shelsley Walsh is the oldest motorsport venue in the world still running events on its original course. First held in August of 1905, its inaugural hill climb saw Ernest Inston take victory in a Daimler, setting the stage for over a century of competition. This historic strip of tarmac has launched the careers of legends. Sir Stirling Moss made his competition debut here back in 1948, cutting his teeth on the very hill that countless drivers have since tested themselves against. Fast forward to today, and Shelsley remains right at the cutting edge, where tradition meets technology. Modern machines, purpose-built for speed, now attack the climb with staggering pace. I headed to Shelsley to get up close and personal with one of these engineering marvels, the Empire Wraith. I'm here with Robert. We're sat in front of my car in a field at Shelsley Walsh because Robert has a Hillclimb car.
Yes.
And very kindly invited me along to come and talk about it. So, tell me about your Hillclimb car, because it's not, I built this in a shed out of scaffolding poles. It's a bit more than that, isn't it?
Yeah, the idea of me building a car is terrifying, by the way. No, it's a single-seater. It's a specialist Hillclimb car, so it's not converted from anything else. It didn't used to be a Formula 3 or anything else. It's built by a company called Empire, who are a race team based down in Somerset. All the aero work is done by Willem Towett, of various F1 teams over the years. And it's a proper bit of kit. It's actually been designed by people that know what they're doing with fancy kit and fancy computers, and it's built entirely for this sport, like a lot of these cars are.
So in terms of construction, and it's mainly carbon fibre with, is it a Hayabusa engine you said?
Yeah, so it's a full carbon fibre tub, carbon fibre everything else. It's a 1600 Hayabusa, which is a pretty popular engine choice throughout the paddock. It's about 250 horsepower. The car's about 300 kilos.
Yeah.
It's very tight, as you
Yes.
know.
I have had a sit in.
When you're in it, you're in it.
Oh, and no shoes, because I definitely won't get in with shoes on. God, that's deeper than you think, isn't it? Okay. Right hand first or left hand first? Right. Okay, so if I put my foot there, this is not a tricep dip because my feet are in front of me. God, are you sure there's no easier way? Oh. Right, and then slide down. Chopping hell. I think I'm a little bit wider than you are, Robert. Yeah, it really embodies the you and the car are one, because you are basically fixed to it once you're in there.
Yes.
And getting out is tough. So, if I go...
Get your arms out first. Yeah.
God. Yeah, this is way worse. I'm trying to put my weight here, but that's quite hard to do. And I have no upper body strength.
Big step down, side punch and wider than you.
Oh God, right.
Enough of watching me struggle, shall we have a look around how diverse the paddock at Shelsley is? From the moment you enter the Shelsley Walsh paddock, you are greeted with a plethora of cars. From the classic frog-eyed Sprite to the modern Caterham, retro race cars and modern supercars, the mix is intense and broad and diverse. Shelsley is a melting pot for all forms of cars to come together, from 205 GTIs through to classic 911s and even Vauxhall Corsas, purpose-built race car and the iconic classics, all battling it out for speed up the hill. Impressively, this wasn't even a themed event, this was just a general race day. We had Formula 2 cars from a bygone era, mixing it up with modern supercars and the cars that you would just see out and about on the road. Shelsley really is a melting pot for automotive icons and people sharing their passion for motorsport.
So how did you get into the sport then? How did that come about?
By accident. Saw a sign that said motorsport on a Saturday morning, drove along as you do to see what it was all about. Found Prescott Hill Climb. Watched the day, went back the next day, went to the next meeting, put a thing up on a forum sometime that year saying, look, this is really cool, how do I get started?
Yeah.
Somebody wrote me an email and said, if you really want to chat, come and see me, I live in Birmingham. So I did, much to his surprise. He opened the door, he said, oh, I didn't think you'd actually show up. I did, he's now a really good friend. But basically, over the course of a couple of hours, he said, look, you need to buy that car. Wasn't a lot of money. Buy that car, do these things, and that was it. So I bought the car, without a garage, without a trailer. The guy that I bought it off dropped it off on something like the 22nd, 23rd of December.
Oh, perfect time.
Put it on the driveway outside the house. We put a tarpaulin over it, weighed down with something, and then I went home for Christmas. And it was still there when I got back.
That's
But then, of course, you know, you get a garage and you get a crappy trailer, and then you get a better trailer. And then at that time, I had an Elise, which obviously didn't have a tow bar, so I bought a £100 van. And then that car turned into another car, and, you know, all of a sudden, I suppose 20 years later, you end up with that.
In terms of kind of having a weekend away to go and drive your car and that, do you find that it adds more value than the cost?
Oh yeah, 100%. It injects a whole lot of stress into your life that you just really don't need.
Perfect, just what you asked
But in a
for.
good way.
Yeah.
Because it's a different kind of stress.
Yeah.
So, you know, you end up being stressed because something's broken, or an ignition coil has snapped, or, you know, I did a race a few weeks ago, and for some reason, I didn't quite bring enough fuel or something, and you think, you know, whatever the stupid thing is, the cars are always breaking, inevitably, or going wrong, or nothing's quite right, or you're driving like an idiot, or all of the above.
Yeah.
But actually, not stressing about work or emails or anything else for a bit is actually quite nice.
Yeah, it keeps the brain busy in a different way, doesn't it? And it's not a life stress, it's a specific problem to be solved in that sense.
Plus, you're trying to win, right? So, you know, you're always looking at what the other guy's doing as well, and
that guy with the
wondering,
tyres.
the guy with the tyres, he's got tyres that nobody else has got. I want to know where he got them, whose he is.
Let's see how he does
Let's
as well.
see. But, you know, they could be a disaster.
Yeah.
But you're always watching that too. So, you know, it's inherited. It's a competitive sport. We're all here to try and win tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's really not the end of the world if we don't.
No, the world is going to
We'll win a pewter mug. Can live without it. But the competition's nice.
Yeah. Oh, great. Well, let's go and watch cars go up some hills.
Good idea.
Thank you so much.
No worries.